Ay bomane agenti ayekene unozo enobosi wuruchi tata bụ ụbọchị abalị 10 nke ọnwa Nọvemba 2023 awetele unu nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa maka na o so na nkwa ekwelu unu n'iru akwụkwọ a na Eastern News 24 na ga na-ewetara unu ozi ọbụla bụ ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo na ihe na-eme na ntọrọ na anyanwụ ka na-akpọ Old Eastern Region. O nwere ife anyị wetara unu anyị na-akpọ ya morning tea. Gee ntị ka ịnụ ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị and some questions ọzọ gasị maka ndị Biafra about the next move in liberate his people from Nigeria. O kwụsị ya bụ ife mana achọ m ka ọ sị m n'ọnụ pụta. Ma achọ ka unu gee ya bụ ife ọfụma gee ya site n'isi ruo na ngwụsị. Unu afọ ife Biafran Prime Minister na-arụtagasị aka na-ekwu then ọ na-etinyekwa alụ okwu gbasara maka ife ichere nye Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ a. Alright, come up in your secret senior Eastern News 24. Alright, over to you, sir.
That Orama, down to Ajare, down to Carolina, anybody that is affiliated to this government, you are from tonight prohibited from talking and discussing anybody that has fallen out of this struggle until when it is necessary. I will give you that green light. For now, we must focus on Nigeria government, on Hope Uzodinma, on the awareness to make sure that the necessary resources is raised. Necessary fund is raised. You have to continue to expose and create awareness on the activities of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, activities of the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Resistance Fighters, activities of our Marine, activities of our Naval Forces, activities of whatever the Biafra de facto government is doing. This is what I want every media team, every media personnel to be doing from tonight. Believe me, if you disobey this particular instruction and directive, you are out. You know I don't waste time. You are out. We don't need any distraction going forward. We are now entering the real deal, the real business of the liberation of Biafra. I don't want any distraction. I don't want to come on social media and I open your pages, your platform, and all I'm hearing is this one is that, this one is this. This is not what we are doing now. We are now entering a very dangerous phase of this struggle that you must continue. If they attack me, allow them. Don't respond until I ask you to do. Call my attention on those attacking me. I will tell you when to respond and when not. For now, there is nothing they are going to say about me they have not said before. There is no attack that is going to come to me today that I have not seen in the past. So from tonight, focus on creating the awareness, bringing what Biafra Liberation Army are doing to the public. This is our task from tonight. The activities of the Biafra Liberation Army, hunt for it, look for it, put them on social media, and let the world see. I'm going to give a room to the host. We have the media personnel. We have the Deputy Minister of Communication, Arafa Jare. Then we'll have the member of the media department, Ugo 247. Both of you are co-hosts to this particular space. So I will give you opportunity to bring in people to ask questions. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, PM. Thank you so much. And your order is obeyed without any complaint, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And tonight, every one of us are welcome, and our PM is here to do justice to this particular subject of the night. Support Biafra instead of going to court. It is a waste of time. And please, you have to take note that this program is for you to come up and ask questions to this particular relevant matter, like our PM have just said. No complaint about anything. Ask questions that are relevant, and he will bring you answers that is very, very adequate. I don't know if my minister is there. As you go, please take the microphone before we begin to open and bring in people. And please, Mazi, Ugo, as I bring them in and they talk, just be aware of those that have spoken to be able to put them back into listening mode so that new people will come in. As you go, the microphone is to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Ralph. My Honorable Prime Minister, I thank you so much for this evening. It's good thing we have you here. And Biafran's Prime Minister, there are some other people you should tell also to bring their money. Those in Lagos that invest in building houses and castles and also what do you call it, Lekki Banana Estate, they call it every 4 years they will be demolished, and they will still foolishly go and acquire another plot of land. After 4 years, it will be demolished again. You need to talk to them also to come and invest in Biafra. So when Biafra come, nobody is going to demolish your house. So Biafrans, you are all welcome. Please don't come typing silly questions here. Come over to the Twitter and ask our Prime Minister every question you want to ask him. He will give you the answer. Thank you so much, Ralph. We move.
Thank you so much. Mazi Success is also here. Mazi Success, you're welcome. Please, you are already a speaker. You are invited also to say 1 or 2 things before I bring it.
Okay, Ralph, a minute. If Success is here, let him turn to co-host, so I will step down.
Is the PM that
No, Mazi, you go stay on the line as your co-host, and I will be here as well.
Okay.
Good evening, Your Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Ambassador of Peace, the progenitor of this new Biafra Republic that we are seeking for. You are everything to us, and may God bless you all and bless our Prime Minister. Yes, sir. It's better if they will support the Biafran cause than going to court. Of course, this is a programmed game. Do not expect them, those idiots, those zanjaweeds, those whose soul has been sold to the devil, to support us other than going to court. They will go to court to deceive the gullibles that they are fighting for them. And you know one thing about our people, obedience has eaten so much of our hearts that we so much believe in the zoo court than taking our destiny into our hands. Their superior, which is Obi himself, has been flawed. And I had a man laying curse on Obi that he can never be materialistic in anything politicking in Nigeria because he committed perjury. Obi swear and oath to remain in Napuga, and in as such bring up Ojuku's idea in Napuga. Then the moment Ojuku died, he decamped to PDP. From PDP, God knows where else he is now. And Obi can never be relevant in anything Nigerian politics. So those of you who are still obedient, you are there for your own sake. And PM, I'm telling you tonight, you see these idiots that are contesting in PDP, APC, and wherever in Imo State or in anywhere in any of the old eastern states, they are not for Biafra. They are there for their pocket to deceive the gullibles. And God knows, if he gives me the opportunity, I will start from them. I swear to Almighty God. So there is no time to waste.
Believe me, Success, this election will be the most expensive election in their life, the history of their life.
Sure. And we wait.
It's going to be the most expensive one. And I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course, I believe you, and Biafrans will seek your opinion in this very matter. Please, those of you who have been deceived to support Obi, and finally Obi said the Supreme Court decision is what is going to follow. He's going to remain in opposition till 2027. You have to know it all. And those of you who supported the one-handed man in Imo State or the PDP person there, you have been fooled once again. How many times are you going to be fooled before you know that this thing is just a planned game for the Fulani to take over our land? So come up now, those of you who are genuine. Come up now. If you are not coming up, we have already gotten the 650 million that is going to restore this very nation, and that is all. So PM, we stand behind you. We stand behind your government. The co-federating state of Biafra, we stand behind you. And all sole administrators, we stand behind you. Everyone who is genuine, come forward. Is a call to glory. Is a call to service. We call upon you, come forward. Imo State, PM said that they have written the results few months ago before this day. And exactly what he said come to pass. So what else are you waiting for? Come forward. Thank you, the co-host. Go ahead with your programs. I'm here with you, and I will come intermittently whenever time is needed. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mazi Success. Thank you for all you do. May grace upon grace be with you. And please, I am also searching through the people watching and listening and spacing with us. I would prefer if those of you who want Nigerian news, some of you that are still contemplating, or those of you that need deliverance from your obedience, raise up your hand and ask questions. Request for the microphone. I promise you, I will not hesitate to give you the microphone. And the first hand up here will go. Justice, fairness, please, 60 seconds. Go to the microphone, please.
Yeah, thank you, our PM. Thank you, Rafa Jero. I don't have much question because my question has been answered. I was in Helsinki and I was there to know who our PM is. You know, some people are asking, who is this Simon Ekpa? And I'm here to tell you, he's a great man. From immigration to the taxi driver to the locals of Finland, everybody knows who Simon Ekpa is. You can go and verify. And I want to thank him because for the first time in my life that I was in an auditorium where Igbo people are and nobody go home with anger. Everybody was happy throughout the whole program for 3 days. And that's the first time I can experience that. And it was a surprising thing to me. Who made it possible? It's our PM. And secondly, I want to tell Biafrans, if you are still in doubt of who Simon is and what he stands for, I want you to go and watch the program over and over again. In the endorsement of Biafran Charter, the people, can you hear me? The people that endorse Biafran Charter is more in number than the people that endorse American Constitution. Go and verify. So if you think at this point that you are still in doubt of what Biafra stands for, go and watch it again. Biafra is here. And I tell you, this is the only thing that can give your children hope. This is the only thing that can make your children to have a land to work with. For Nigeria, Nigeria is not for you. I don't know why at this point people are still talking about Nigeria. But I just want to thank our PM. You are a great man. I found it myself. I see it with my 2 eyes. I can see how Finnish people respect you, how they praise you. Because I walk down from my hotel. I go on the street. The taxi driver that saw me say, are you here for Biafran convention? The immigration that stopped me in asked me, are you here for Biafra convention? The taxi drivers, both from Gambia, the white people, they are able to know who you are. And I thank you for making the world to know about Biafra. I say, may God bless you. And all Biafrans that have been behind you, the great people that are pushing you, I say, may God bless all of you. And for us, we are not stepping aside. It's either Biafra or nothing. Either we die getting Biafra or we get Biafra. God bless everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that very well detailed report. I didn't know that immigration also in the airport, we're able to ask those questions. But yeah, that is the Mapuda you are hearing about. And, at this stage, I'm asking people, this is the Simon Ekpa they want to crucify. The short man. You have come to see that I am not very short. So, you have come to say at least if every other thing was not correct, at least I am not a short man. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. Thank you so much, our able Prime Minister. Please, I want you all to know in the room that you get a preferential, call up if your hand is up. Those of you that know how to use the hand, please go ahead and use it very quickly. Kama, you have your turn now. Take the microphone. 60 seconds, please. Question.
Thank you so much, my PM, Simon Ekpa. Thank you, Ajare, for bringing me in. I just want to ask a question and at the same time maybe suggest, just in 60 seconds, I think I should be. My PM, please, is there any way we can promote BL government, because Biafra government in exile and the Biafra de facto government, are part of Biafra government. If we can be promoting it online, like hashtag Biafra government, Then again, our Liberation Army, Biafra Liberation Army, BLA, and all other army within all of them are part of Biafra Liberation Army. If we can be putting hashtag, BLA, because Nigeria, they are still mentioning when the zoo are trying to refer to what is happening, they still say IPOP ECN. But if we can force them to start using Biafra government and the BLA, which is Biafra Liberation Army, so that they won't be referring whatever we're doing at the moment as IPOP ECN. That's number one. Then the second one is me, I'm from old Ebony State, So is it possible for us, because I don't actually know exactly where I belong, I'm from old Ohozara, but they created Onitsha local government at the moment. So is it possible for us to on the Twitter or on the social media, start educating ourselves with the new states, with the new districts, with the new county, so that we all know where we belong, so that when you're telling someone or explaining to someone, you can actually mention your new state, your new district, and, then mention your home and all that. Thank you. That's my question and, suggestion at the same time.
Thank you very much. And your first request is approved.
Thank you.
Express approval. And let me also make it very clear that, yes, of course, what they're doing is deliberately. They don't want to, give the accolade, and acknowledge the Biafra Liberation Army or the Biafra government, because they know the implication of that, and they can never avoid it at the end of the day. So we are coming to that. Yes, every Biafran on Twitter from tonight, we have to, in any post we make, hashtag the Biafra government, BLA, BRF, and all the forces of Biafra. So we can give it a post. So any post you make from tonight, always hashtag the Biafra government and all that. So, like we have been updating the activities of the Biafra Liberation Army, but at the end of the day, they don't want to call it that Biafra Liberation Army, even though we have officially unveiled it in Finland during the convention. And then they reported it on their news, but then when we neutralize the terrorist army in Nigeria and we post it to update Biafrans on what is going on, they have refused to acknowledge that. Have you seen ever where Nigeria is avoiding mentioning people that are taking responsibility of protecting or their actions, taking responsibility of their actions? We are taking responsibility of whatever the Biafra Liberation Army is doing in Biafra land, but they are avoiding acknowledging the responsibility we are taking. Have you ever seen Nigeria doing that? They are running away. They continue to run, but let me tell you, in a matter of weeks, they can never escape, and avoid mentioning them, because we will come with more fire and more force in the self-defense of Biafra land, especially now that we have started our offensive, making sure we eradicate and delegitimize them from the scratch. So yes, it is approved, like I said, and everybody, including myself, should start using the hashtag from tonight. Sometimes we do forget, but we have to make sure we stay on that lane. Then your second question, can you mention it again, please?
Is about the new states and the districts.
Okay, all right. Your second question about new state and district. This has been online for a very long time. I have made program, state by state structure program. I have made those program few months ago. So it did not start today, but we are still working on the de facto government. It is something that takes a lot of time. You know how long the Biafra government in exile took us. The first time I tweeted it, since last year, took us from November last year till now. You know how many months it took us to be able to have a formidable structure of Biafra government in exile. It takes a lot of time. And the Biafra de facto government is even more complex. It's going to take us a very long time to finish setting it up the executive from district up to the state administrators and all that. It takes a lot of time. And then also until we have been able to set up this de facto government to be fully functional, then we are going to have start the data collection, and we're going to distribute gadgets to every county, every district, to capture data of entire Biafra people in Biafra land. So, of course, before this, we will make sure that every Nigeria terrorist security apparatus is weakened to the minimum. And that's where we are going. So, the task is very enormous. The task is very huge. But whether we are achieving it, we must achieve it. And with the little resources we have, we've been able to move many mountains that you see today. So yes, we will make sure that every person from Biafra knows where and where he or she belongs. So the state structure, once we are done with the executives, most of these informations that are not public yet will be made public. But yet, like I said, I have made those expositions before, presenting the state structure to Biafra people during programs many months ago. So you just sit back and wait. When your state is complete, when the executive are complete, and everything is set, we are going to make them public so you know where you belong to. Thank you.
Thank you, Obatobia. Thank you so much for allowing me to take picture with you in Finland. Thank you.
Oh, you were in Finland too?
Oh, yes, I was there, sir.
Okay, so can you share just a 1 minute experience? What did you see in Finland?
Oh yes. Let me start from our flag that was in front of the hotel.
Okay, let me start by asking you: are you taller than me?
Yes, I am, but you are more huge than me.
All right. I don't misfire. Oh yeah, go ahead.
But you're not short. The way they describe you, they are just
okay.
You are not.
All right, go ahead and tell us your experience.
All right. My own starts from the flag, the Biafran flag that was in front of the hotel. Actually, I saw it. I didn't see it outside. I saw it first online. So I was like, where are they copying this thing from? So I have to go outside to go and check. Then I saw two of them with other flags. Then I took a picture of it and sent it to someone, because they were doubting. That's the first one. So he said, so that these people allowed a Biafran flag to hang, in front of a hotel in Finland. I said, of course, Biafra is a government and we are hosting a conference. So you don't expect. Then somebody else in the conference as well was also asking me, where are the flags? I said, it's outside. He said he didn't see it. I said, when you go outside, look at about 4 poles, standing there. You will see our Biafran flag. Two of them are the tallest there. That's the first one. Then inside, of course, the security was, top notch, and I was so happy about that. Then when we come in, let me say the last one was during the dinner. The dinner was something else. Everybody was together.
Ndị banye kenene m unu ọzọ, azụkwa m ka ndị gere ya ka Chukwu nọ elu unu, ka Chukwu ka abịa ma n'elu niile n'ofu n'ofu, ka ndị na-ekekwe ka Chukwu ka abịa ma n'elu n'ofu n'ofu. Otu anyị kwuru, otu a ka ọ ya adịrịrị. Ise dịka ị nụrụ ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ a, nke dịka ịbịa bụ ife anyị ga-eti uru na ife a bụ ka anyị na-enye unu update gbasara ife na-emenụ, ana ebe okwu a na-ekwugasị gbasara maka ana Igbo, ana ka Igbo ga-esi dị na mma, ana ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-esipụta na mkpọrọ. Ma dịka o si wee dị, tata bụ ụbọchị abalị 14 nke ọnwa Nọvemba 2023. Unu anụgo ife Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ dị iche iche. Ọ gasị ebe ọ rụtara aka, ada ogwenu so ma ajụọ ọsagasịkwanụ. Ọ bụ na ị gere ya bụ ife, drọpụrụ anyị kọmentị gị gbasara ife i chere n'ihe some things Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ a. Nke dịka ịbịa bụ dịka anyị na-eche a na-ewe olileanya maka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's release. ha sị na ya dịra ncha niile na mma. Otu anyị kwuru otu akọ ya dịrịrị. Ise ise ise.